Hey guys, welcome back. Today is day 18th of the 30 days challenge. Guys, I have come up with this series of 30 days challenge wherein I speak every single day on one different topic so that it's easier for you to understand things and to speak on the same topic on your own as well. And it will help you to self-evaluate yourself also, because I have taken these topics which is a very linked to English, a very essential part of speaking English. I speak about how to speak fluently and confidently. I've spoken about a lot of vocabulary thing as well, which will help you to make sentences and speak English better every single day. So a lot of topics are there which are very related to English speaking, and they will definitely help you to come out of your shelf and start practicing and start speaking. So take up these topics, listen to it very carefully, pause my videos, start speaking again and repeat it after me. So you can do n number of activities with my videos as well. So it will help you in practicing your English. So guys, welcome back. I'm a communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you out to speak English fluently and confidently. Guys, today's topic is, of course, every day I come up with interesting topics, but today's topic is a little different and it's very exciting as well. It's just that it is the basic thing which I wanted to discuss today. We all face this problem in many spheres of our life. Okay, it's not about related to English speaking only, but it's just that is something which is the key to everything. Okay, and the key to everything is confidence. Whatever you are doing, if you're cooking, if you're talking, if you're studying, if you're in office, or whatever you are doing, confidence is something which helps you to stand out of the situation, right? To do something very well or to perform well in that thing. So that is why confidence is very important in every sphere of our life. Now, this is a very common question which always comes up to me during my sessions, communication sessions, that how to be a confident English speaker, or how to become confident while speaking in English, or for that matter, how to become more confident in whatever we undertake or whatever thing we want to do. Okay, this is a very simple question and we all face this problem, right? And confidence is something which is not, something which we can switch immediately. Like right now I'm feeling less confident, then I'll switch and I'll become more confident. No, you can't do that, right? It is a skill. You have to develop that. It's not inbuilt or it's not innate. We have that skill, but it's just that we have to sharpen that skill and we have to develop that skill. Okay, so that is why, guys, one thing is there, you just don't fall into this trap that I cannot be confident because I am not that great, I'm not that good, or I'm not God gifted. That is why I'm not confident. Just forget all these things. If you'll work hard, if you'll practice, if you'll take that step ahead, or you will have that courage to get out of that situation, you will be confident. Or rather, if you can overcome that situation of feeling less confident, you will become confident. Okay, so here I'm going to tell you 5 techniques or 5 things which will help you to become more confident. Okay, so stay tuned, stay with me for the entire video. Go watch all my videos as well. These are going to really help you a lot, guys, trust me. And on that note, if you haven't subscribed my channel, do subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, share my videos, like my videos, and do watch my videos. So let's get started. First thing is very important in building up our confidence is we have to act more confident. Now guys, as I told you that it is not something which is there in us, and we just have to switch that. It's not like that, right? It is something which we have to sharpen, or we have to acquire, right? Or we have to overcome that feeling less confident. Okay, so that is why even if we are not confident, we have to act like we are very confident. How to do that? I am going to tell you, don't worry. Now, how can you act confident? Right? So, if you are speaking, of course, you have to act confident in your speaking. Right? And I completely agree, and I understand that you are not very confident because you are not very fluent in English. So, that is why you are a little worried about it, and then you become less confident. Like, how will I speak? Because I don't know much. Okay, what if I stammer? What if I forget words? What if I don't get sentences in my mind and I won't be able to speak? So these are the fears or worry which stops you, or which helps you to aids to being less confident. Okay, so what you can do is here, you have to control your speaking. Okay, now when we are not very confident, what we do? We generally speak very fast, or we speak too slow. Okay, or the third situation is we just speak a word, or a fragments of sentences, and we don't use full sentences. Okay, so this is how when somebody speaks to us and we understand that, oh, that person is not very confident, just because if the person is going too fast, or if the person is too slow and low in his volume and very slow in speaking, and the person is not replying in complete sentences, is using fragments, or is just using one or two words just to convey the meaning. So we understand that the person is not very confident, right? For example, if somebody asks me, what did you do last Sunday? Okay, and since I'm not very confident in speaking English, so what I say is, no, not much. It was boring. So I just use these expressions to express myself. I didn't use the whole sentence. Now, suppose if somebody asks me, what did you do last Sunday? And I say, oh, last Sunday, I didn't do much. I was at home, and it was quite a boring day. But then I just relaxed. Now, see, since I used the whole sentences, so it makes more sense, and the other person also understood that I am more confident, even though I was not very confident inside, because it was not too happening Sunday, and I didn't know how to put it across, but still I made sentences and I said that, yeah, it was boring, but still I just relaxed and chilled out. Okay, so this is how you have to come up with, you have to cope yourself or cope up with that situation. Now, what you can do here is, here I'll suggest one activity for you. Record yourself for 1 minute and speak about yourself and about your life or your studies or your career plans, whatever you wish. Okay, so you can just speak for 1 minute about yourself and what is your goal in life, or what your interests are, or what you want to do in life. So whatever you feel like, you just record yourself for 1 minute about on this topic. Okay, now what to do to control your speaking and to sound more confident? The first thing you can do is control the volume of your voice. Now, when you're speaking to somebody, don't be too low or don't be too loud. Okay, you have to be clear to the person. If you're speaking to 2-3 people, at least everybody should understand what you're trying to say and everybody should listen to you properly. Okay, you have to be very clear, and the volume should be such that everybody hears you. Okay, or if you're speaking to 1 person or 4 person, or you're speaking to your class, the last person also should hear you very clearly. That is about how your volume should be. Okay, so that shows the confidence. Even if you're not confident inside, you make sure that whatever you say, each person should hear it clearly, and they can hear everything, and they should hear everything clearly. So this should be your motive, and it will help you to sound more confident. Trust me on this. Second thing is control the speed of your voice. Now, as I said about the volume, it's the same with the speed. If you go very fast, you will not sound very confident. Nobody will be able to understand you, and you will tend to make more mistakes. Okay, when you are speaking fast, when you speak normally or slowly as in not very slow, at a good pace or at a normal pace, then the advantages are the people will understand you clearly, they will be able to hear you, you will sound more confident, and you will make fewer mistakes. Okay, so go slow, but not very slow, but you have to go slow. Okay, so that everybody should understand what you're trying to say, and the words should be very clear to everybody, and it will be easier for you that you will make less mistakes also when you go slow, because you are knowing what you're speaking. Okay, so that will help you to make less mistakes also. So follow this advice. Third one is speak in full sentences. Now, as I said that, if people are nervous or they're not very confident, what they do is they speak phrases and short sentences and half sentences, and they want to complete the conversation. Don't rush to complete the conversation. Use simple sentences, small sentences, use less sentences, but complete sentences. Instead of using 10 sentences, you use 4 sentences only. And instead of using complex sentences, use simple sentences only. You can convey one idea in many different ways in English. That is the beauty of the language. So, choose wisely. Choose small sentences, choose less sentences, and full sentence, so that you will be able to speak full sentences and convey the idea. This will help you to feel more confident on the outside, even if you are nervous inside, but still you will feel more confident, because you're saying, when you are speaking, you are able to manage your speech. Your speech is in control, right? So that is why it will help you to become more confident in talking, or it will at least show you more confident while you are talking. And guys, everybody is, nervous, or everybody lacks confidence when they are talking to people and they are in front of a large crowd. It happens to everybody. It's just that how to overcome that or how to control that, right? Which is what I'm talking to you about. How to sound more confident from outside, even if you are not very confident from inside. Okay, so follow these things. Definitely you are going to sound more confident, and it will help you in building up your confidence as well. Now, activity number 2. As I told you before, you have to speak for 1 minute and record about your life and yourself, right? Now, here what you can do is record 3 times. Record 3 times about yourself and your life or your daily routine or whatever you want to. So, for 1 minute you record on that topic. Okay. Second, the first time when you record, you take care of your volume. Okay. The second time you record, you take care of your speed. The third time you record, you take care of your sentence construction. Okay. Which means the first time you have to control your volume, second time you have to control your speed, and third time you have to speak in full sentences for 1 minute. Now, what you can do is, you can compare the first activity where you have done when you have recorded for 1 minute, and then the second activity where at each step you have taken care of all 3 parameters, and you can see the difference. And definitely you are going to see the difference. You can do it right away. You can pause my video and just record for 1 minute and just see the difference, and you'll get to know. and write to me in the comment section as well. Okay guys, let's go ahead. And the advantage of this is that, when you're not confident but still you are trying to be confident, okay, and while you're speaking, people's response will also be different. They will respond to you better when you're trying to be more confident. They will respond to you better and you will also feel good about it. And then you will also become more and more confident while speaking. So that is the advantage of speaking with confidence, okay, or confidently, trying to speak with confidence. Okay, that will build up your confidence naturally as well. The third point is stop apologizing for your English. We always have this attitude, we feel shy and then, we feel that, if our English is not very good. So what we do is when we start to speak English and we feel like, if somebody laughs at us, before somebody laughs at us or before somebody makes fun of us, we only get in and say, see, my English is not very good. I'm sorry for that, but still I'm trying. Don't say that ever. The time you started speaking, the other person knew that your English is not good, but still they're listening to you, right? So that is why don't do that. Don't make very obvious that your English is not good. It's okay. That is a part of life. Today your English is not good. Tomorrow it will not remain the same. It will change, right? So that's okay. Unless and until people are listening to you, are able to convey your ideas, don't do all these things. That's okay. That's very common, right? So don't do this. The fourth one is set yourself challenges. Set your challenges. Now what I mean by this is, now what you can do here is, you can talk about 3 situations, or you can just think about 3 situations in which you feel nervous or feel less confident about. Okay, so 3 situations where you feel less confident about speaking in English. Now, for example, many of us can come up with that if I talk to somebody who is very good in English, right, who speaks English very well, so I am a little hesitant of talking to that person. Okay, so this is the first thing. There are other examples also, like, when we are giving a presentation, we are less confident or we are nervous, or when we do public speaking, we are less confident. So these are other situations as well. So let's take the first situation wherein we are not able to talk to an good English speaker because we are not very confident. We feel that, probably will not be able to talk to that person. Now what you can do here is set 3 challenge levels for yourself. Easy, medium and hard. Now, as I've taken the example of an English speaker, like somebody speaks English very well and you're scared of talking to that person, right? So what we can do is, for 3 levels, the first level is easy. What we can do is, if we feel hesitant of talking to somebody, the first step is the easy one is always say hi to that person, or basically greetings. You can always practice greetings. Whenever we meet that person, or whoever, the person who speaks English better than you or good English, and you're not very sure of, not very confident of speaking to that person, you can always, whenever you meet somebody, that person, you can always say, hey, hi, how are you? How are things? So these are small things which you can practice and prepare before, and then you can speak about it, right? So 2-3 sentences, just the greetings is okay, right? Okay, bye, take care. This is the easy challenge, first step. Okay, coming to the second one is the medium challenge, or the medium stage is, what you can do is, you can introduce yourself to that person and ask 1 or 2 questions. Okay, so greeting part is over. The easy part was greeting. Greeting is something whenever we meet somebody, oh, hi, hello, how are you, how are things, how is it going? And then we say, okay, fine, then take care, bye-bye, and we go, right? It's a quick conversation. So these are something which is defined, right? You know it, you can just practice, prepare, and then start speaking. The second part, you can introduce yourself and ask 1 or 2 questions, right? Hi, I'm so and so. And you can ask add one or two questions about, where do you work, or, you can come up with a number of questions, or what project you are into right now. So these things you can come up with those questions as well. So this is the second stage, which is the medium stage. Okay, now coming to the hard stage. Okay, a hard challenge is you have to talk to the person for about 5 minutes. Talk to that person for about 5 minutes on any topic. That is the hardest stage or hardest challenge. Okay, so you have to divide your challenges into easy, medium and hard. As I gave you an example of talking to an good English speaker, what will be the easy part, what will be the medium part, and what will be the hard part, right? Now, every situation, whichever, situation you come up with, you feel less confident of speaking in front of whoever it is or whatever situation is, you can just come up with easy, medium and hard challenges and challenge yourself. Set those goals, like, if you are scared of this, or if you are less confident of this situation, how you can come out of it. Set your target of easy, medium and hard goals, hard challenges, and try to take up those challenges. You are going to succeed, guys. Definitely you are going to succeed. Okay, you have to think what is easy for me, what is medium for me, and what is hard for me. Is something which probably, can I do this? Or will I be able to do this? You have to ask this question. Medium is, oh yeah, this I can do. Easy, of course I can do it. So this is the level you have to set for yourself to come out of that situation. Or you have to build your confidence, or to look more confident. The fifth one is maintain a journal. Now here what you can do is, you can, whenever this situation comes wherein you are less confident of speaking in front of somebody or to speak English in any situation, you can just come up with the points which is stopping you from speaking in English. For example, if I say that I'm scared to talk to an English speaker, or I'm less confident of talking to an English speaker, so I have to come up with reasons why I'm not able to talk to an English speaker, right? Probably I feel that they'll laugh at me, they'll make fun of me, they'll not understand my idea, and they'll probably find my English funny, or anything of such sort. So we have those reasons. Write it down and try to address each of these problems one by one. Now, how do you address it? Now, as I told you, you have to set the easy, medium and hard targets, right, or challenges. Try the first one. You'll come back and you'll check your checklist. You see, no, the person understood my English, right? So you cross that, right? So you will, at the end of that activity, you will get to know that a lot of things which you have written in your diary is something which just you have come up with. It's not there in real life situation, and you are far better than what you think of yourself. So guys, that is why these things are very important. It's basically to introspect yourself, push you to achieve more. Okay, so that is why you have to challenge yourself to speak and to look more confident and be more confident while speaking. If you challenge yourself, if you follow all these things, definitely you are going to look more confident, and you will be more confident every single day when you speak to people. Stay tuned, keep listening, keep speaking, and enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.